What's up, everybody? Welcome to another car review. Finally, I am back on the grind. I'm making as many videos as I can. Today we are in 2002 Audi TT. We have the owner of the car, Jared, with us, and we're gonna just chat about the car and just have fun.
Let's do it.
Let's go.
Don't stall.
Very nice.
This is funny because I've never had a camera on my face like this before. It looks really cool though.
Yeah. Get used to it.
Hey, I'm fine with it.
For the review at least. I have not driven stick for quite a while, but I'm so happy that I can still do it.
Yeah, this car's a pretty easy transmission.
The transmission is a 6-speed, very good for 2002. I wouldn't think that they would have 6-speed transmissions. However, 350Zs in 2003, they already had 6-speed, so 2002 isn't too far away from like 2003. So,
yeah, right there.
6-speed transmission.
All-wheel drive?
All-wheel drive, yeah. For the most part, as you were telling me yesterday, for the most part it's front-wheel drive, but if you want to get on it, it kicks in the rear.
Yeah, it's a front-wheel drive biased all-wheel drive system, but it's all-wheel drive.
Yeah, it's super simple to drive. It's like when I drove a Miata, it was so easy, like no problems, no heavy clutch, nothing. This is like, I don't know, super easy.
Yeah, you get in the car and you already know how to drive it. When I purchased the car just a few months ago, same exact way.
Yeah, just cruising, it's so nice. These seats are actually from Gingium's Rally Miata, and these fit really well. They look very nice in the car. So what made you buy this exact car?
Before this, I had an 07 Jetta GLI. I've always been very into the Volkswagen and the Audi scene, and the Jetta wasn't cutting it. It ended up having some oil consumption issues.
Like why did you want to get Audi TT? There's so many other options.
Always loved Audi TTs. Like I said, I was in the process of getting rid of the Jetta and I needed a new car, and the Audi TT was something I had considered purchasing in the past. Okay. You know, either in place of my Jetta or the couple other GTIs I've had. The Audi TT was always one of those where I was like, man, like I really like the body style. You know, I think that there's something I can do here with it. So when I was searching for the for a new car in place of the Jetta, obviously price was a factor and everything, but this car came up, and one of the things I really loved about it was that it was a convertible. You know, me being in the car scene, I had planned obviously on modifying it, and you know, just Googling Audi TT, they're convertible, slammed bag, whatever. You know, only like 2 or 3 cars came up, so I knew this was a really good area to be very original with. You know,
yes, definitely.
Where I wanted the car to go. You know,
you don't often see these cars in general, like being modified or like on car meets, car shows.
Yeah. Let's be honest. This is a 30-year-old woman's you know cruising summer car kind of thing. But yeah, I had a vision for this car when I originally saw it. I just bought it on Craigslist, and you know, just within a few months I purchased it bone stock, and you know, it is where it is now. Simple bags, wheels.
Yeah.
You know.
Tell about the mods. Yeah, I love that the car, how it drives with like suspension wise.
Yeah.
It is not stock suspension, as you guys saw. It is on bags, and I would think like bags aren't like for sports cars. You know, they're more like stance cars. And I know you're trying to do stance look for this car, so it's the perfect way to do it.
I definitely, especially going from the Jetta to a car like this. You know, I bought the car and it did have some body issues, and you know, there were things that needed to work out with it. But yeah, one of the main things that I did take pride with, you know, in my cars is having a well presentable, you know, cool looking car. You know, the car will be fast someday, but you know, right now it's bone stock. I love that because it's going to save the drivability. It's a very simple car to drive, and I'm also, you know, I'm not going to have as many reliability issues right now with it being bone stock under the hood. But yeah, as Pasha said, it's an airlift 3-piece system. It's got the performance struts in the front with the camber adjustment, and then the rear we got Kona yellow shocks. Run Farron RM200 wheels. They're 18 by 9.5, and I am running a 15 millimeter spacer in the front and a 20 millimeter in the back to give it that really nice, that pokey kind of fitment.
Dude, the wheels are like very unique. You don't see these wheels on a lot of cars.
Yeah, they're definitely a Euro style wheel, a retro, I guess you could say, as well.
A little bit.
They're a little bit of a throwback looking wheel. I absolutely love them. They're actually going to go on the Jetta. And that was another reason why I bought this thing. Is I looked at it, I knew what I wanted to do with it, and I had those wheels sitting in my room, and I'm like, oh, this is going to be something that I think is going to look really cool.
Yeah, it definitely gives it a
red one.
Huh?
There's a red one.
Red one what?
A red bug. Punch buggy.
Oh, I didn't see it.
Do they not have that game in Russia?
Oh, the beetle.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. My ex-girlfriend used to do that all the time.
Really?
It's like, what? And then
Aaron and I do it all the time.
Now
so
I get it. Now I get it.
I'm just annoying.
But I'm single now. I'm so sad.
We don't have to talk about that.
No, we don't.
Other cool things about the car, it's got a steering wheel from a Mark II Audi TT with a flat bottom, just make the interior look nicer. We got Caleb seats in here, which are from Cypher Racing, and then we got a pair of taillights that are MK2 style as well, from a newer Audi TT. But yeah,
I can hear the turbo. It's stock. Everything's stock. You can still hear a turbo, and it's very cool.
It's got a nice whistle, definitely.
It does, yes. So it is a 4-cylinder turbo, right?
Yeah, 1.8 with a factory KO4 on it. 225 horsepower stock.
Yeah.
But it gets off the line pretty well with the all-wheel drive. It hooks really well, and
yeah, definitely. Yesterday, Jared was giving me a little ride around, and he started from the first gear off the light, and that thing actually goes. Yeah. I feel like it would beat the Z off the line for sure, because it's all-wheel drive, and I mean it's turbo, instant torque with the first gear. Oh yeah. My opinion on this particular car is I love the way it looks. I love the way it sits. I mean, just everything. I was telling you yesterday how I don't like Audi TTs just because they look like a bubble. Yours, however, on the front it has that lip. It makes it look like it's finished. It's not like bubbly.
Yeah.
It looks nice. It's on bags, like it's unique. So many cool things, and like again, I don't like convertibles. The only car I think looks good convertible is S2000 Honda. However, once you're not looking at the car, but you're inside of a car and you can like driving in the nice weather with the top down, it feels awesome.
It's
like
such a fun
I'm
car
enjoying
in
it
summer.
like so much right now. And I bet you get to enjoy it all summer now. Now that it's pretty much finished.
Yeah, I did forget to mention it's got a Rieger Infinity front lowered bumper, and then an OEM tonneau cover, and those are pretty hard to find. But yeah, usually these don't have a cover or anything, and it kind of takes away from the look. But yeah, there's a leather cover that goes over the front to really, make this thing very seamless. But Pasha's right. I honestly think that like the Audi TT is a very controversial car.
It is.
There are definitely people who are like, yeah, this is, Audi TTs it's a weird style. It's not my style. And I totally respect that opinion, and I hope at the same time though I challenge people's opinion with this car, because I definitely agree. Bone stock, I would not want to be caught dead driving this thing. Yes. For the first couple months of this thing being stock and with its issues that it had, I was very low down here, making sure no one saw who was driving. But
it's a grandma. Oh, it's Jared. Oh, yeah. Jared, why do you need this car? But now, I feel like you're happy to drive this car and see people driving driving it.
I love driving this car.
I bet you get the looks, like people always look at you, like as I'm driving, a lot of people who are passing, they look at the car. It's such a cool little project. And the positive side of it is it's not expensive. So,
yeah, this is a very affordable car. I mean, you know, affordable, you know, is a different definition on different people, but yeah, this is not, you're not modifying a Mercedes or, you know, a brand new BMW, you know, for the same price kind of thing. A lot of people love the car. It's definitely, you know, people in general you don't see very many modified convertibles, let alone Audi TT convertibles, but convertibles in general, you usually see those as, you know, the middle-aged cars, or, you know, just the fun car, not you know, that tuner style, or, you know, the look that I'm going for isn't usually preferred for most owners.
Let's talk about the interior real quick. It is pretty small, and
it's small,
but it's not bad. It's pretty unique. Once again, I do like the knobs here, like with seat heaters. You know, you have to press on them and then screw them. It's quite weird, but it's kind of cool. The steering wheel, the flat bottom of 2012 Audi TT. It's OEM steering wheel. It fits really nice in 2002, and it gives it a little bit of a modern look. Definitely, I would say. Definitely. The gauges are pretty simple, but I mean, what do you need really? I don't know. You don't really look at the gauges as much. You're just enjoying the weather and the road. Honestly, it's like it's a chill little car. It's very simple. I was gonna give it some gas.
Let it go, or let it rip, man.
Yeah, I wasn't even on it that hard, but it's quick. I felt it. It felt nice in first gear, definitely. And you hear the turbo spool. It's a nice sound, you know. I've always wanted to turbo any car I had, and maybe one day I will get a car and I'll turbo it, or I'll get a car with a turbo stock. The sound of turbos just makes me smile. Like, it's such a cool sound, like a whistling thingy. Yeah, I love it.
I actually really enjoy the exhaust right now, because you can listen to music with the top down and you're not drowned out by, you know, exhaust noises. You know, when you floor it, it's got a valved exhaust system, so when you get on it, it will get louder intentionally, you know, based on the vacuum in the exhaust pipe. But yeah, that's one of the things that I really enjoy, is that no drivability or enjoyment of the car has been lost within modifying it yet. It's only, you know, it's only enhanced. But yeah, the torque just comes on really quick.
Oh, yeah. Let's not get pulled over, but it definitely gets up to speed pretty quick, I'll tell you that. And it's not the fastest car I've ever driven, but
I usually tell people it's zippy. They're like, oh, is it fast?
Zippy, yeah.
It's not fast. It's a zippy
quick
car. Yeah. It gets you where you need to be in ample time.
Yeah, I was in Caleb's Miata, and it's not fast, but it's quick.
Yeah.
And it's a very good word to describe the car that's not fast, but it gets up to speed. It's pretty, you can maneuver with the car pretty nice, even though it's on bags. I'm pretty sure it handles well. I haven't really been trying to go around the corners quick here, because
the bags are pretty stiff, the dampening's turned up, so I mean, you know, it's gonna take a corner, you know, like it should.
Yeah, and it feels nice. As I said, it feels pretty OEM. It doesn't take away from comfortability at all. Like,
yeah. And I'm happy with that. You know, this car isn't a dedicated track car. You know, it's not a low car that is, you know, feels like it's riding on hockey pucks. But the only thing to do is daily drive it. You know, I daily drive this car. I enjoy it for what it is. You know, I'm gonna take it on trips, and you know, I'm not gonna sit there.
Yeah, no, definitely with, like, you can take it for a long drive and it's still comfortable. Like, you can go to kind of road trips. However, it's not the best car to take it to a road trip, because it just simply doesn't have enough space in here for all this stuff that you would need.
That's definitely true. You're not going to California for a week in this.
Another thing, the air compressor, the tank for the bags is in a trunk. It's taken away some space already. You know, I mean, it's decent. You can put some stuff in it, but
yeah, it's one of those things where I bought the car aware of that my cargo space between this and my Jetta was going to be dramatically decreased. But
Yeah.
you know, that's one of the things that, you know, that's one of those things, you know, I had to trade up with, you know.
Is it worth it?
I think so. I mean, I definitely have, you know, my girlfriend's car has really come in clutch a few times, you know, when I've needed to transport large things.
Yep.
There hasn't been a moment where I'm like, crap, I am screwed because of the lack of cargo space. So, especially when you're driving with the top up, it honestly feels like you're sitting in a normal car, and like if you're not looking behind you, realize that you know, the car ends right behind you.
Yeah.
This car does have a little, it doesn't feel as cramped as a Miata. It still feels like a normal sitting Audi, just your interior is just cut in half.
Yeah. I see what you're saying. It's pretty cool. I'm really enjoying the car. I'm really enjoying the drive. I don't know. It's very nice. It's very nice out. It's Yeah, I mean,
it was a perfect day.
It is a perfect day.
This is perfect weather for
very awesome
for the convertible.
Well, I very much enjoyed reviewing this car, driving this car.
Yeah,
thank you so much for coming out. Thank you for letting me drive it. Thank you for cooperating with the shots and everything. And
oh yeah, definitely.
I love the build. It is such a unique build, as we said it many times, and you're such a cool dude. And I like to be around cars and with people who know cars, and just in that, you know, little. I don't know how to explain what I mean. I'm such a Russian kid.
That's okay. Other car guys understand what you're trying to say.
Yeah. I just like the vibes of cars, car people, and all that stuff. So, on this note, I once again want to say huge thanks to Jared for letting me drive the car, for letting me review the car, take some shots, and just have fun today. I enjoyed everything about it. There's nothing bad that I want to say about the car. There are like good things and bad things about everything, but let's just stick with the good stuff, you know.
Appreciate that.
I loved it. Thank you very much, and you guys let me know what you thought about the car, about the video overall. Give some love to Jared. I'm gonna leave his Instagram in the description, so check him out as well, and I will see you in the next video. Stay positive. Bye.
Bye bye.